Thank you very much. Before the chamber orchestra plays tonight, I just want to thank you all for coming out again. I want to thank a couple other people. The two most important people who have made tonight work are my two colleagues, who are both brand new to working with me here at the high school. Being a 20-year veteran teacher who's been in the same position here since 2005, it's really anxiety producing when you're told, like, hey, you're gonna have not just one new colleague, but two. And being the type A kind of person that I am, it's like extremely anxiety producing. And I can't say enough good things about my two colleagues, because this has been one of my favorite years of teaching. And at first I thought it was just because, oh, we're done COVID, we're coming back. And I was like, no, the environment is really, really good. And the kids play off that. So I want to thank Miss Rebecca Palmer and Miss Jamie Jaworski. First of all. Secondly, I'd like to thank all the students. You guys, being involved in music here at the high school is a choice. You don't have to take this class. It's really difficult to make a decision to take a class like this when you see all these other options out there, both things that you might enjoy and things that might be helpful and beneficial for you when you are applying to college. And the one thing that is really, really inspiring to me is where we have a lot of classes that teach you, very practical things. Where I think our school kind of falls short is teaching things that are aesthetic-based. And I think that is where the real humanity of a person is taught. In appreciation for art forms, appreciation for art in general, in appreciation for beauty, and appreciation for things that you enjoy, and saying, I enjoy this, and here is why I enjoy it. And I will continue to enjoy this throughout my entire life. So I'm extremely grateful to the students who have signed up for this class, who have invested a tremendous amount of time, and a tremendous amount of work, and sacrificed a lot to be here up on the stage tonight. Thank you very much, everyone. There are people behind the scenes who don't get any credit for what you see on the stage. We, the teachers and the students, get all the credit because we're the ones up here doing all of the work. But behind the scenes are a lot of really crucial people who are in places that set up our schedule and our funding and our support to give us the space to do this. Our administration here at the high school is incredible. You saw Mr. Wachowski earlier. He fights tirelessly for our music program in a time in which it's really easy for schools to cut things that are way down on the budget and are easy to get rid of and to replace with things that are seemingly more practical. It's awesome to see a school district that looks at our community and says, we have a lot of people who are really interested in taking these classes. This is important not just to the students, but to the community here, that this is a part of our curriculum. So I'd like to thank our administration, I'd like to thank our Board of Ed, and I'd like to thank our upper administration. Their names are all on the back of the programs. I know if I've done this before. If I start naming one of them, I'm going to probably forget one of them. So I just want to very blanket statement, thank all of them. You can see their names on the back. They are really working hard to give your students the opportunity here and throughout the curriculum that they have in all the other areas of the school. So I want to thank them very much. I really think they deserve a tremendous round of applause. This first piece that we're going to play is 3 movements long. So if you wanted to hold your applause to the very end of the 3rd movement, that would be great. John Ireland is a composer who's not really well known. In fact, if you look into the amount of program notes that exist for this piece are very, very few, which I think is criminal because this piece is absolutely incredible. I didn't know this piece very well until I started studying it for this year with this group. And was like, I thought it was just going to be a piece that we were going to sight read, move on, and play something else. Realized as we started to play it, like this has a lot of depth and a lot of character to it, and it was a tremendous piece. I'm really happy to bring it to you all. This is the Concertino Pastorale. You're going to see this is the theme throughout this and the next piece that we're going to play. So I really hope you enjoy it. Again, this is John Ireland's Concertino Pastorale.